Hey there, you brave souls. Welcome back to our channel, Mysteries of the Past. We are thrilled you've chosen to embark on another journey with us into the eerie corners of our collective memory. If you enjoy our content and want to help us continue unearthing these unsettling mysteries, consider supporting us on Patreon for as little as $1. Your support truly makes a difference. Now, before we dive into the depths of today's chilling tale, we have a question for you. What's the most unsettling memory from your childhood? We're curious to hear your stories, so don't forget to leave a comment below. And if you're new here or haven't done so yet, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to join our community of brave explorers. Now let's unravel the mystery of a forgotten children's show, Candle Cove. Have you ever questioned the existence of a forgotten memory? A memory so vivid yet so elusive? Memories, particularly those from our childhood, often hold a strange duality. They can be filled with innocence, joy, and wonder, yet simultaneously tinged with an uncanny, sinister edge. It's as if the deeper we delve into our past, the more we uncover things that were never meant to see the light of day. Take, for instance, a peculiar children's show named Candle Cove. Candle Cove, an unassuming name for a children's show that existed only in the memories of a few adults. This tale begins not with a bang, but with a whisper, a memory. A group of grown-ups found themselves on an online forum, each drawn in by a lingering echo from their past. A children's show, seemingly innocent, yet eerily unsettling, named Candle Cove. It was a show they all remembered watching, a common thread that wove together their separate lives. Yet when they tried to discuss it with others, no one else seemed to know about it, as if it was a phantom of their collective imagination. The show, as they recalled, was a peculiar one. It was a puppet show with a maritime theme, with pirates and talking creatures that one would expect from a children's show. Yet there was something off about it, something that made their skin prickle and their hearts race, even though they were too young to understand why. They remembered the characters, the stories, the eerie music that played in the background. They recalled how the show often veered into strange, dark territories, with plots that were far too complex and disturbing for a children's show. They remembered feeling scared, but they couldn't look away. It was as if the show held them captive, their young minds enthralled by its bizarre charm. But the most disturbing part was not the show itself, but the fact that no one else seemed to remember it. Friends, siblings, even their own parents. No one else could recall the existence of Candle Cove. It was as if the show had been erased from everyone else's memory, leaving only them to carry its haunting legacy. This shared experience, this shared memory, brought them together on the forum. They discussed, they theorized, they tried to make sense of the enigma that was Candle Cove. But the more they dug, the more unsettling the mystery became. The show evoked a sense of dread and horror in them, a feeling they couldn't shake off. Among the memories, a few characters stood out, their presence eerily unsettling. First there was Pirate Percy, a mariner marionette with eyes as wide as saucers. He was the show's protagonist. But there was something off about Percy, something not quite right. He was a sailor, yes, but he seemed to be perpetually lost, a stranger adrift on the stormy seas of his own show. His voice, a high-pitched squawk, was more unnerving than comforting, and his puppetry was awkward, movements jerky and unnatural. Then there was Laughingstock, the ship, if you could call it that. A face plastered on the bow, eyes rolling wildly in their sockets, and a mouth that creaked open with a ghastly chuckle. It was a nightmare, a floating monstrosity, more of a creature than a vessel. It was Laughingstock that sailed the murky waters of Candle Cove, carrying Percy on his endless, aimless voyage. And finally, the most disturbing character of all, the Skin Taker. A skeleton clothed in a cape of children's skin, his presence was a chilling reminder of the show's sinister undertones. His dialogue was cryptic, his voice a bone-rattling rasp. The Skin Taker's role was never quite clear, but his eerie demeanour and the macabre nature of his attire made him the embodiment of the fears that Candle Cove instilled in its viewers. The peculiarities of these characters were disturbing in their own right, but what added to the unsettling nature of Candle Cove was their inexplicable actions. Pirate Percy's aimless wandering, laughingstock's chilling laughter, the skin-taker's ominous presence. They all seemed to serve no logical narrative, yet they were integral to the plot, contributing to the show's unnerving atmosphere. All of them had a part to play in the unsettling narrative of Candle Cove. As the discussion on the forum deepened, they began to question the real nature of Candle Cove. What was this show that had left such a profound impact on their childhoods, yet seemed to exist nowhere else but in their memories? As the online chatter grew louder and the memories more vivid, one forum member decided to dive into the past headfirst. They took the plunge, asking their mother about the enigmatic show. The response they received was not what they expected. The mother remembered, yes, but not a swashbuckling pirate adventure filled with marionette characters. Instead, she recalled a young child, eyes glued to a screen filled with static. According to her, the child would sit there, transfixed, for roughly 30 minutes, watching nothing but the flickering white noise and, occasionally, laughing as if in response to some unseen joke. This revelation stunned the forum members. It was as if a veil had been lifted from their eyes, revealing a darker, more sinister truth. Could it be that they had all shared the same hallucination? Or was there something more at play? The forum was filled with disbelief, and members scrambled to find some logical explanation for the perplexing memories. Some suggested that it was a shared mass delusion, a psychological phenomenon where a group of people all remember the same false event. Others proposed the idea of a collective dream, a dream so powerful it had transcended the boundaries of individual minds. Yet the unsettling reality remained. The show they remembered with such vivid detail, the characters that had haunted their dreams, the adventures that had shaped their childhoods. None of it actually existed. They had been watching static, not a show. Their beloved Candle Cove was nothing but an illusion, a figment of their collective imagination. The terrifying reality was Candle Cove never existed. The revelation sent a wave of horror among the members. What was this shared hallucination? Indeed, the notion of Candle Cove, this eerie children's show, appearing as a collective memory in the minds of multiple adults, is a spine-chilling thought. It's a concept that blurs the line between fact and fiction, reality and imagination. It forces us to question the very nature of memory and the power it holds over us. Is it possible that our minds, in their infinite complexity, can fabricate shared experiences that never really happened? Can we devise a whole universe full of characters and stories, and believe in its existence so strongly that it becomes a part of our reality? This is the psychological horror that Candle Cove presents. It's not a creature lurking in the dark or a haunted house. It's the eerie realization that our minds, the very thing we rely on to discern reality from fantasy, can deceive us. It's the terror of not being able to trust our own memories. There is something deeply unsettling about the idea that we can be so sure of something only to find out it was never real, that it was only a figment of our imagination. This is the essence of the Candle Cove phenomenon. Candle Cove, a children's show that never was, yet lived in the memories of a few adults, a chilling reminder of the power of the human mind. The story of Candle Cove serves as a reminder of the uncanny nature of forgotten memories. In the chilling narrative of Candle Cove, we journeyed through the foggy recollections of a seemingly innocent children's show. The tale began with hazy memories of a quaint pirate-themed television program, a mere flicker in the minds of those who watched it. Yet, as the group delved deeper into their shared past, the benign image of the show began to warp and distort, revealing a much more sinister reality. The characters, once fun and engaging, grew into frightening caricatures of themselves, their actions and words taking on a dark and eerie tone. The laughingstock Pirate Percy and the feared skin-taker became the stuff of nightmares, their depictions etched into the minds of our protagonists, and indeed into our own. The true horror of Candle Cove, however, was not in its unsettling characters or the nightmarish episodes. It was in the terrifying reality that unfolded that the show never truly existed. All along, the children had been staring at static, their vivid imaginations conjuring up the disturbing world of Candle Cove. The tale of Candle Cove has since become a cornerstone of creepypasta lore, its popularity enduring over the years. Its impact on the community has been profound, inspiring numerous adaptations and spin-offs and sparking countless discussions and debates. It's a testament to the power of such stories, their ability to tap into our deepest fears and insecurities, and their capacity to make us question our own perceptions of reality. In the end, Candle Cove serves as a stark reminder of the power of memory and imagination, and the uncanny ability of seemingly forgotten moments to resurface, often in the most unexpected and unnerving ways. It's a story that continues to resonate, to unsettle, and to intrigue, reminding us of the fascination and fear that lies in the unknown. In the end, the question remains, what else lies forgotten in the depths of our memories, waiting to resurface? Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the past. Your support and interest in our exploration of the eerie and uncanny are what makes this journey possible. If you're eager to delve deeper into the mysteries of forgotten shows like Candle Cove, consider supporting us on Patreon. It's your contributions that allow us to continue uncovering, researching, and bringing these stories to life. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you experienced something similar? What other forgotten shows lurk in the corners of your mind? Stay curious, stay vigilant, and as always, keep unraveling the mysteries of the past.